Hello, and welcome to the exciting world of Steam Sterilization. Before using an autoclave, there are a few safety guidelines you should know. Autoclave use can pose physical hazards such as heat, steam, and pressure, as well as biological hazards when used. Following general autoclave safety guidelines and practices will help to reduce damage to instruments and personnel. Proper practices will also help keep the autoclave in good working order. New employees should undergo training to cover workplace guidelines as well as operating instructions specific to each model of autoclave to be used. Before we can begin, there are a few personal protective equipment or PPE that you must wear. Safety goggles, long sleeve shirt, gloves, long pants, closed-toed shoes, a hairnet, and mask. Here's a list of what can be used in the autoclave. Glass, polypropylene, latex, vinyl, paper, plastic pipette tips and culture plates, metals, liquid in an open container. Here are some things that should not be placed in the autoclave. Corrosives, combustible, flammable, or volatile material. Radioactive material, polyethylene, liquid in a sealed container, firecracker. Your neighbor's cat, a salmon dinner. Electronics, a live frog, a dead frog, a live parrot, a dead parrot, gym shoes, cell phone, pustules, priceless artwork, a chicken egg, Queen and David Bowie. Under pressure. General autoclave safety practices. Again, wear appropriate PPE to limit cross-contamination as well as personal safety. Check that there is enough water in the autoclave. When first opening the autoclave, make sure to check each rack, that there are no contaminants or debris. Also check the drain strainer, ensuring it is clean and that there is no debris. Check inside of the autoclave to make sure that there is nothing left behind from the previous user. Make sure to remove all foreign objects before starting the next cycle. Check the gaskets on the door. They should be intact and pliable all the way around. Do not overload. Make sure not to go over the manufacturer's recommendation. Make sure that the door of the autoclave is fully closed and latched to ensure that the correct cycle for the item being sterilized has been selected. When the cycle is completed, open the door slowly. Keep your head, face, and hands away from the opening. Allow materials inside to cool at least 10 minutes with the door open before unloading the autoclave. Removing contents too soon may cause heat stress and fracturing of materials, especially glass. If the autoclave is set up to eject its load when it's done, then disregard the 10-minute wait. Discontinue use immediately if an autoclave is not working properly. Post a sign alerting others not to use it. Notify your supervisor immediately of any broken equipment.
The autoclave's not working!